So today I'm cutting up pork butt for freezer meals. I want you to choose and help me choose what to do with it. Guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today I'm just breaking down a pork butt. And this actually was 2 pork shoulders in one package that I got at Costco for $1.49 a pound. And it's boneless. And the most fat that I've cut off have been like 1/4 of an inch thick. There's no big fat cap on it. Nothing, no waste. Really, I mean, very little. So right here, I've got a little bit, I'm gonna pull off of here. I'm freezer banking this. So I'm gonna do freezer meals. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna come on here and see, because I'm gonna break this down several ways. I'm gonna break it down for several freezer meals. And then I'm gonna actually keep a couple of chunks as a roast for smaller pulled pork, because so many of us are either by ourselves or we've just got 2 people left in the house, or you know, you have a small family and you don't want a bunch of leftovers. A lot of people don't like leftovers at all. I love leftovers, and so generally speaking, I tend to eat a lot of the same thing for a minute, and I'm trying to limit that down. So I don't like, that's the only bit, I'm just taking off a little bit of fat. So I'm trying to limit that, and I'm gonna do some freezer meals. So if you're interested in what I'm gonna do with this, because I'm just getting it all prepped up tonight, if you're interested in what I'm gonna do and you like some of the ideas, leave me a comment in the comment section so I know which ones to show you. Okay, come on in. So while I'm cutting up this pork, I was just gonna give you some ideas of what I would like to put in the freezer into with these chunks. So I'm cutting this in 1 by 1 by 1/2 inch chunks. I'm gonna do a big container of that because I can make several different things. I can make, and I like to get this little bit of sinew off of there. I don't want that in my food or in my, yeah. I mean, if you're doing a pork butt, that's gonna melt right into it if you're doing like a smoked pork butt. But this is gonna be for something different. So I've got a couple ideas now. I can make a salsa verde, chili verde with the pork. I can make a Hawaiian or a sweet and sour pork for you guys. Then literally you can just throw that stuff together in the crock pot, dump it, you know, the morning when you leave for work, frozen, and by nighttime you have dinner, you have a hot meal. Or on the weekend, you can throw it in there and go do whatever you want to do and play hard, you know, and come home to an easy dinner. A lot of people like those easy dinners on the weekend so they can have free time to go play, because we all work hard. And yeah, so that is what I'm doing. And then there's going to be some of these that I'm cutting into just like a small roast and or country ribs, because country ribs, all it is pork shoulder, and that's what we're cutting up. So we're talking about a green chili, a pozole. This makes wonderful freezer pozole. We can do a sweet and sour pork, a barbecued pork, and you can serve this over rice. You can make that instant rice if you want. You can cook up the rice and put it in the freezer meals. So all you have to do is let me know which ones you'd like to see, and I'm telling you, if you give me some ideas, I'll research on how I can make a freezer meal out of one of your ideas. What would you do with pork butt or pork shoulder if you were gonna make a freezer meal? What would be your go-to favorite to do that with? I also would love to do a pork and cabbage an apple, which would go over noodles, and you can freeze the noodles and do that all together. So give me a vote on which ones you want to see. If you want to see all of them, let me know in the comment section. And as always, guys, I cannot wait to see you next time. So I'm getting this all prepped, so tomorrow I can make some of those meals that you guys give me a comment on what you'd like to see. So this one's up to you. I have all the things for all of it, so all you have to do is let me know. Oh, and then there's another one, a salsa pork or a pork picante. If you'd like to see that one as a freezer meal, let me know. See, here's a hunk of fat. That's not much. So, all right. That's it for tonight, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope this inspires you to get your meat on sale. When it goes on sale, stock up and break it down and do yourself a favor and have plenty of meals on the shelf at today's sale prices tomorrow, okay? All right. I promise. I'm gonna go now. All right, guys, I cannot wait to see you next time. I think this is gonna be fun, and how I can portion it down so you can see it doesn't have to be hard. It can be absolutely delicious, and you can have all these great meals to throw in a crock pot, or just honestly let them thaw and throw them in a skillet or a casserole dish when you get home from work. All right. I can't wait to hear your responses. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope you'll come back for what happens with the freezer meals.